a lot of the people hated Macron and Le Pen together. So a lot of the people who are angry here are angry with both of the political parties as well, the left and the right.
This is the longest line I've ever seen for anything, anywhere, ever. This is the line for immigration. It has been over an hour and 15 minutes of waiting in this line. That's how long it is. Hour and a half. It took an hour and a half to get through that immigration line. Oh my God. If you ever come to France, the one thing you really need to know is that the cab drivers don't take credit cards. So what ends up happening, most people I know show up, hop in a cab, go to their destination, and then realize they don't take credit cards, and they get in trouble. And they get in trouble. The absolute first thing that I have to do is recharge my mobile hotspot so that I have internet while I'm here. And there is an Orange, which is the telecom provider, about a block down. So you can't buy a phone or SIM card without your passport, which I didn't bring with me, and they can't get the phone number off of the card I already have because they don't know how. So, I'm gonna go meet up with Luke, talk to him about what's going on down here. He's been here for just over a week. He was here on May Day, and we'll see what he's feeling, what people are thinking about this Sunday when the election happens.
I went to a Le Pen rally in rural France yesterday.
Oh, wow. Terrifying?
Terrifying.
Well, hold on. So this is, you know, you guys know Marcus. I don't know, because you're in, I think, more than one of my videos. Everybody knows Luke. And you guys have been here longer than I have. I mean, I just got here, but you were just saying that you went to a rural Le Pen rally. Why don't you tell us exactly what happened?
So I drive up, and of course there's cops kissing each other on the cheek, like the French do, and they got big long guns and gigantic beards, and they got, you know, all the armor on, like in Call of Duty. And I drive up, park, and first of all, security is hilariously lax. There's no magnetometers. You just show the inside of your bag, you get a quick frisk, and you go in. Marine Le Pen is probably the single most charismatic person I have ever met in my entire life.
You met her?
Yeah, I mean, well,
You mean like witness speak or?
okay, so here's the deal. You know how Trump does the rope line but doesn't ever allow journalists to go anywhere near it?
Yeah.
With Marine Le Pen, you go right up to her, you can film her, you can reach out and touch her if you want. Her security is basically non-existent. And she lets you get super close and you just hold your monopod up and you can film her, you can get really close, you can hear her talking to people, you stick a boom mic in there, you can hear the entire conversation. She is so charismatic and so friendly with these people.
Was it like a Trump rally?
It was a carbon copy of a Trump rally. It was like a Trump rally in West Virginia. And it was in
But everyone's speaking French.
with everyone speaking French, of course. I climbed on 3 haystacks, 3 stacked up haystacks to get a shot. And actually Luke saw the remnants.
The hay in the car.
The remnants of the hay in the car that I picked off my sweater.
All right, so here's the big question, I guess. Is she gonna win?
I don't know.
According to the mainstream media.
No.
And hell no. But you never know in these situations. It's
Well, it
always
could be
very
like Trump.
unpredictable. It is a small country, like me and Marcus were talking about before, and
60 million.
It's only 60 million people.
It's
here.
about as big as Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And only, what was it, 5% of Parisians do support her.
What is this thing? They just
Just
brought.
some
It's
iced
just
tea that
iced
they
tea.
have for us.
Oh, they brought me an ice.
So, let me get the camera for a second. Tim Pool is Mr. Jeb Bush right now. Very low energy and totally out of
You haven't
it.
slept yet?
Not at all. Not even on the plane.
No.
So who do you think is going to win the French election?
Man, I don't know. Because I could say Macron, but it could be another Trump.
Yeah.
Where the polls show, the favorites ahead, and then who's going right now?
Yeah, there's very high stakes, especially in this election, for the future of Europe, if not the future of the world. So it's going to be fascinating and interesting to see how it goes down. But at the protest movement and resistance movement that we saw here on May 1st, which you can see exclusive videos of on We Are Change, on youtube.com/We Are Change, a lot of the people hated Macron and Le Pen together. So a lot of the people who are angry here are angry with both of the political parties as well, the left and the right, or not even the right. It's like the media classifies it as alt-right, but it's really nationalist, and then the left, which is really corporatist. So we'll see what happens. Tim's itching to get the
Well,
camera
no, because
back.
you're about to flip you're holding it wrong. Luke was holding the camera wrong. You're about to make it flip upside down in the middle of your talking.
that would've been
Because you keep twisting it. It's going to go like this.
It's action cam. I'm
See?
used to shooting action footage.
That's what happens. Look at now everyone watching is confused in the camera. There you go.
There.
So what's the plan? So what do you guys think? Go out in the streets, talk to some people?
So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to
breathe
be
tear gas?
with... Actually, the tear gas here is incredibly weak.
Yes.
Incredibly
Yeah.
weak. Nothing like Ferguson.
Yeah.
What? Ferguson wasn't even tear gas. It was CS smoke. It was an irritant.
There were nights where it was tear gas and there were nights where it was smoke. Actually, the nights where there was live gunfire was definitely gas. That was definitely
Oh yeah,
gas.
that's when I almost died.
Yeah. My plan is to be with Macron on election night and then see what happens. We should have a result by 8 p.m. And, well, we should have a projection by 8 p.m. from the
Oh
media.
my God! If Le Pen wins, this country's gonna burn down.
If Macron wins, it's gonna burn down.
It's going to burn down.
Really?
Either way.
Yes.
Everybody hates both of
Everyone
us.
hates both of them. Like on May Day, people are like F Macron and F.
Yeah, because
And
he's a
what they were
centrist.
chanting was ni Macron, ni Le Pen, which
Yeah.
means neither Macron and neither Le Pen.
Because it's a centrist and a right wing, so the left is screwed.
Yeah, well, it's like a nationalist and a corporatist.
Yeah.
So it's
See,
gonna
this
be-
would happen in Egypt, right? Because they had when you have too many candidates, what ends up happening is you'll have a bunch of socialist parties, but no one can agree on exactly what kind of socialism they want, and so there's one far right candidate, and all of the far right will vote for them, right? And then when it comes to the left, so there's probably like more than half the country wants a socialist, but there were too many socialists to choose
But
from.
it's getting really confusing here because some of the right parties are disavowing Marie Le Pen, and some of the left parties are endorsing her. Which I've seen.
Because Macron's establishment.
Because
Did he have like a
Macron
tax
pushed
scandal
out-
right now?
And there's like a
in the middle of it
tax
right now.
scandal that supposedly came out on 4chan that people are trying to
Is this
verify that
real? I
it's
heard
actually
there
a
were
real
pro- I
thing.
heard there were
People were
protests.
verifying it. There was protests yesterday about it. But he's also, a lot of people, connected with the banking world, and the Rothschilds see him as a protege, which they openly said they did.
He's
and he
like
worked at the
Clinton.
Rothschild Institution.
He's an establishment you know,
neoliberal,
yeah.
Especially when it comes to his economic policy. So the political landscape of left and right is totally broken here, and it's, to me, corporatist and nationalist. And either both of them have different problems. But I do find it fascinating that Le Pen has both also left-wing views and right-wing views. And then the same with Macron, because he's kind of left-wing social policies, right-wing business policies. So the lines are being blurred more than ever.
Well, if Le Pen wins, the EU is gone.
Well, she technically said that she's going to negotiate with the European Union on demands, and if the European Union does not abide to the demands of the French people and the French government when she's in power, then she's going to put a public referendum where the people will vote if they want to stay in the European Union and not.
What? Is this sounding familiar to you yet? We're gonna strike a new deal, or we're gonna get out of the deal altogether. Is this sounding familiar or what?
Yeah, pretty much.
It sounds like the Trump playbook. I mean,
this is exactly
look, I'll say this, everyone thought Trump was going to lose, Trump won, so I would not be surprised if as soon as that happened, you saw Le Pen and Geert Wilders, the Social Democrats in Sweden, everybody just be like, what did they do? Let's do what they did because it worked. So the polls are showing that Macron is 68 points, and Le Pen's 38 points.
Let me give you the exact numbers. Let me look it up.
I don't think those numbers make sense.
But I don't think Le Pen is playing it exactly by the book. The personality and the characteristics are very similar of the two, but Le Pen has been critical of Trump, especially with his foreign policy, which shows her breaking that kind of right-wing alliance, also moving away from the nationalist front and establishing her own self. Which
here's the thing, though. Marine Le Pen, to an American, is left, right? She's just critical of immigration. Yeah, I mean, that's what we saw in Sweden. The Swedish Democrats are considered the far right, the alt-right of Sweden, but they are further left than the American left, which is hilarious. The far right in Sweden, the farthest right you can go to the point where it's socially dangerous, is more left-leaning than any the Democrats in the U.S.
Yeah, but those lines are being blurred.
Oh yeah.
Usually European politics are dominated by the left and liberals.
And now they have
the two competing sides don't really have a right wing.
Oh my God, the left is out.
And any kind of organization or institution that is sort of considered philosophically like the Republicans, the United States is often called fascist and disavowed here very immediately, obviously because of the bigger historical context of what happened here with the right-wing government. That's why the left-wing establishment rules and dominates Europe.
All right, I need to eat food, so that's what I'm going to do. But stay tuned because all three of us are on the ground. There's going to be a couple more people joining us, so if you like videos like this, click the like button. It really helps. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned because I'll have a new video up every day at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm here in France. That's like midnight in France. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow.